good song, that. Probably get copyright claim now. Walking around in my gaff again. Like this. But this time, serious, yeah? Big serious message to people out there. That there is a dark triad. I'm just going to get straight to the point. I was going to fuck about that and talk about other shit. But what I'm talking about now is the dark triad. This concept. Triangulation. Trivet. A trio. A third perspective. And from that perspective, it's really messy. As in, it can be either or. Yeah? Oh, it's gone dark. So, I'm going to continue in the darkness and talk to you. People out there listening. Good. You have to look at my face. Just assured, I'm sitting on a bench in my garden. Well, backyard. Back entry. And the light can come on any second. Normally it triggers by now, but I don't know about this dark triad or this malevolent, nasty energy. It tries to prevail like a trio. And it comes in threes, believe it or not. For anyone to endure a lifetime of, and even get to the point of actualization and realization, prompting the realization of the other or the external as well, which has never been done before, really, without the prompter getting damn good hiding and then dying. But, you know, you get tough cookies, you get soft ones. And I'm a bit of a soft cookie, I've got to say. I don't break easily. And, nice. Caught me on a ramble tip now. Oh yeah, this dark triad, okay. And it's externalized. I noticed in these 3 separate instances, 3 separate people, all of the same agenda. And that is the same. That's right. Same as the game, baby. And it's been played out to such an extent where these people, the 3 of whom I speak of, they can't look at me and they can't look at other people, but they can look at each other. And imagine I'm talking about everyone else out there in the world now, not the 3 who I'm on about. I'm talking about everyone else. That includes Brian Rose, H3 Tudor, fucking whoever else, that guy from Rebel Wisdom, who else now? Oh, look at that light, Rebel Wisdom. But yeah, whoever else wants to have a look at this. This is where I don't know if it's that scene in Reservoir Dogs, you know, when they're all pointing the gun at each other, and it's like one of them type of situations, but there's 3 of them, and they're all looking at each other, and they may well look over to me, and I just look back and I can't do anything about this, really can't. Don't look at me, really. I really can't do anything about this situation. Don't fucking look at me. You gotta look at the other two, and they're looking at the other person looking at them. There's three of them, they're all looking at each other. There's three of them. I'm not included in this three. No, safely assured, I'm not. I'm sure that anyone else would agree that they're not, because anyone would not want to go near this triad. By the way, we're talking of gangsters and shit like that. I don't talk gangster talk, and I actually prohibit it in my house. Any G talk, gangster talk and shit like that. Because that's free. Right, one thing I do say though is that all the gangsters know me, and they know that I'm real. So, and they don't have any problem with me. So, no one been threatening me with gangsters. Because unless they pay them a wedge, and even then, they'll have to fucking do some research a little bit, and they probably won't do what they pay to do. They really won't. So that's how fucking deep this goes. Yeah, and that's the last I'll talk about gangsters, really. But people know, and they know, and I know, and I know. I'm not talking lies. Because when I came to Manchester, I was on my own, yeah? People have got family, people have got friends, people have got relatives, people that they know. I didn't. And I'm not, like, that's not my excuse. But please take that into consideration. But everyone relies upon their brother or their sister or their mum or their dad or their gangster friends or this and that to get to do shit. Without regard that I've always been on my own. And I'm not saying that to feel sorry for me, please. It's more of just have a look at how it could seem like from a bigger picture that someone's being bullied here, and that's not anyone else. It's like someone on their own might be getting bullied unknowingly for time, not knowing that they're being bullied even. Okay, so it does boil down to a consciousness, yeah? Consciousness of being, of that's your state. And people are, like I said, are changing their states very quickly on this earth. Apart from the concrete and the committed. Because it seems to be that they will not. As much as I would love them to. It would be weird if they did change their ways, because no one would believe them, really, would they? They wouldn't know. So all of a sudden, because there is a change, there is a noticeable shift when it comes to this and that. And it's becoming so incredibly obvious for people to see that it's time for the decision. And there's a dark triad of people to kind of show it off. Oh yeah, plus, I'm not referring to Cerberus Future Technology, Cerberus Future Technologies, sweet. Absolutely fucking sweet. So, but it does, it kind of resonates through everything. There's a dark triad, and it doesn't include band members or anything like that. Well, I mean, kind of what is Love Day? I mean, I have to mention Love Day. Not exactly there. Well, I suppose he is a band member, but not like the others. You know what I mean? And they know what I mean, and he knows what I mean. And if everyone knows what I mean, that's cool. So don't think of it any other way, really. And I don't want to take anyone's wind away from their sails, because they're just shredded to bits anyway. Without any wind, you just ain't going anywhere, So I'm not saying you're going to do that with your shredded sails. At least give it a bit of a gust for you to recognise, all people. Recognise. And that I'm not bothered, like I said, from this stance, from this placement of. I'm not lording it over anyone either. That's what's great about this. That's what everyone who desires to think that I am lording it over them, then they will dig their own, like I said. Like those guys dug that ditch over there. Well, actually, they've got a crew with them to do it, ain't they? But sooner or later it's dug. And it's pretty deep. So, you know, you gotta watch out getting out of that hole. Don't make it too deep. But be aware of when you're digging.